All right, friends, it's T-Man, and I'm back with another video. It's on a, you know who, man, JasonBlaha. Do I have to even say this? JasonBlaha, Strength and Baloney Fitness channel. You know, the gym lifting, recruiting lifting slave, whatever. Yeah, okay, I want to review this video, man, with you. It's how my 5-day body part split is going so far. I think he's entering a bodybuilding competition soon. All right.
Hey everybody, it's JasonBlaha here. Thought I would sit down and do another video for you guys and gals. Want to give you a
It is you. Here's a forearm shot. It's going to give you a forearm shot. You know why he does that? Because he's hiding his arms. He's insecure. He's insecure because he's so small. When he does this, he's pumping the biceps pumping against the forearm to make it look bigger than what it is on camera. But in fact, his forearms are really tiny. Actually, they're just normal. He looks like a normal dude in a t-shirt, like a guy who's never lifted a weight before in his entire life. Now, if he's telling you he's getting ripped and all that, man, a lot of people lose weight. They go to Weight Watchers or whatever, or they take a program, or they take pills, or whatever the hell they're doing out there. So he's not doing anything dramatic. He's just simply losing weight, which is stupid. He's suffering from sarcopenia. Here's the thing. If you're not entering a bodybuilding competition, because anybody can, all you have to do is lose a whole bunch of weight, just go there and pose. Now, you may not be buffed out, but that's not impossible to buff out. I'll tell you how to do it. So, let's say you want to enter a bodybuilding competition, these natural bodybuilding competitions, but you really don't lift weights a lot. Like, you're not a lifter, okay? So you lose a tremendous amount of body fat, like what Blaha's trying to do right now. And how do you buff yourself out? Well, this is what you do. So you load a lot of complex carbohydrates. The best ones are potatoes. They're the safest of the most than rice. Okay, whatever. So you eat a lot of complex carbohydrates for the next, I'd say maybe, the next 3, 4, maybe 4 weeks. 4 weeks. You should be able to gain about at least a good 20 pounds of phony muscles. Now that your body fat's so reduced and you load this glycogen into the muscle, you shouldn't be washed out. You should still be fine, actually, because you're still coming into the gym lifting, right? But you're focused more now on trying to load this glycogen into the muscle. So yeah, 20 pounds will make you look significantly big, especially if you're ripped. And so that's what bodybuilding really is. It's just for the visual aspect of looking a certain way on a stage. It isn't really based on anything like tangible, like real muscles. Like, let's build some real muscle, you know what I mean? Or let's get some real strength, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that bodybuilders don't do that. People on steroids, they got strength, but it's phony strength and phony muscles. It's artificial. They are still strong on steroids. Sure, anybody is. But they needed a drug to do it. But anyways, let's listen to this dude.
All right, I want to chat with you guys a little bit about how the 5-day split is going. I'm just now about to finish up my second week of doing a 5-day body part split.
5-day body part split. Since my last exercise before I did my chest, I took about 8 days off. I need long rest periods. And right now, I think it's been 11 days since my chest, when I did my chest workout. I'm supposed to do my back. And yeah, it's been 11 days. Like, time is flying. And every time I want to go to the gym, I feel like I'm about to go. I'm not going. And today's already Friday. I remember on the weekend, I was thinking, yeah, I'll go on the weekend or something. Nope. Monday came, nope. Tuesday, nope. Wednesday, nope. Thursday, nope. And it's Friday already, so... yeah, 11 days. For some people, they're like 11 days away from the gym, half a month away from the gym. Oh my God, you know, like, oh my God, so many days away from the gym. No, I come back better all the time because I'm looking for an adaptation, especially I'm an older person. I need more time out. But like I said, you know, people love to be lifting slaves, not me.
I started doing a 4-week body part split a few weeks back. Switched over to 5-day last week, said I was going to do it. And have kind of refined it a little bit, and thought I would share my thoughts with you guys. Now, obviously, in terms of gains, I'm not necessarily going to make much gains right now because I'm dropping weight. I'm down 2 pounds.
How the fuck could you make gains coming in 5 days a week? like the way he's doing it. He's not conditioning. He's on a, I guess, low restricted calorie diet. How the fuck did you make any gains on low calorie diet? Here's the thing. I don't know about low calorie diets. I'm on a high fat carnivore diet. If I were to increase the fats even higher, I'd probably lose the fat a lot faster. But I'm not doing that. I'm just conditioning myself really slow. So the ratio, muscle ratio to fat is usually the fat goes down and muscle goes up. So I'm not really ever losing any weight.
This week on my cut. I dropped 2 pounds the week before, so I'm a couple weeks in a row of going down 2 pounds. I'm down to 216. People have asked me, hey, you know, how light are you going to go? I don't know. I might have to go down to 200 pounds. I am going to keep cutting until my physique looks good enough and the waistline is tight enough for me to.
He's going to cut enough until he withers away. Is that it? That's just ridiculous. I'm going to cut until my physique gets beautiful. Your physique is never going to be beautiful, Blaha, because it's never been a beautiful physique. No matter how much body fat you lose. You understand me? It may make you look muscular, but it can't change the form of your body. That shape and form, that mold. Whatever mold you came from, your DNA background is inferior, so the mold never changes.
Triple my growth, right? Very least, I want this channel to 200,000 followers. 200,000.
Wow, he wants his channel at 200,000 followers. Man, it hasn't moved from, like, I remember when it was just 100,000 when he bought all his subscribers, and it just stuck there. And then all of a sudden one day it went all the way to like 113, but it stayed at 113 forever now. It's never moved because YouTube has punished Blaha for buying fake subs.
Well, this will be on my Facebook too, so let's get it to 300,000. Yes, more people. That's what I'm.
Oh, Facebook, yes. Let's get to 300,000. Yes, guys. It's never going to get to 300,000. Blaha, what you really want is views. You want your views to be high, but your views are so low. They're so low, dude.
I'm gonna keep cutting, keep getting more aesthetic, improving my physique, having done purely strength training early. You know, everyone chimes in, they're like, well, you did body. No, I didn't really do bodybuilding training at all this time. It has been strength training all the way through. Just because I threw in a few curls at the end of some of my upper body workouts and have done some bulks and cuts does not mean that. Now, here's the thing. People are noticing. Clients are noticing, bands are noticing, other coaches I know are noticing. Okay?
Yes, I'm noticing. You're sarcopenic. Sarcopenia. Let's go see if we notice. I want to see some notice here. Hold on a second. Noticing something here. Is this back and triceps? Okay. This is his latest video, right?
Stretching that muscle, that's what's going to give me the size that I need, and doing it from two different
Stretching the muscles, that's going to give him the size. I should review this video, actually.
angles. And then I finished up with some easy bar curls, just because I look jacked when I do 20 plus years ago. These are an uncomfortable exercise, just like the preacher curls. They hurt. But
he's looking jacked, eh? He's
again, we just fight through it because we need those stretch positions. That's, again, stretching that muscle. That's what's going to give me the size that I need, and doing it from two different angles.
So stretching that muscle at two different angles is that's the size that he's going to get. Stretching that muscle is not going to give you size. What's going to give you size if you fucking go down and eat for the next 4 hours, dude, or 6 hours straight. That's going to give you size. Not lifting those stupid weights and stretching your muscles back and forth. If anything, that could actually shrink your muscles if you keep eating that tofu and pasta. If you keep eating fake food, that'll shrink it.
And then I finished up with some easy bar curls, just because I look jacked when I do these, and it sounds funny, I just do one set.
Yeah, he's doing them because he wants to look jacked for you guys. Gotta find the best position. There we go.
It's a little hard to balance it. I'm just like, when I did these last time, it's like I looked jacked. I looked jacked.
See, guys, Blaha looks
This is Olivia
jacked.
Kroll, who's Miss.
Blaha looks jacked, dude.
This is the most jacked again I've looked. So we're getting leaner, we're getting thicker in the right places.
He's getting leaner and thicker on his TRT. Man, I don't see anything there. I see sarcopenia of the legs and everything. It's ridiculous. Whatever.
Coaches I know are noticing.
So let's go back here now.
Okay? Shout out to my bro Jonathan. He commented. We were chatting about it
Sure.
last couple days.
Sure, Blaha.
They're noticing the improvements in the physique.
Everybody's
All right. Do I think the training is helping? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And the interesting thing is that when I'm splitting it up like this, and yeah, I didn't ever want to go to training 5 days a week again. I kind of said I wanted to stick to 4. I thought I'd even go to 3. But as I looked at it, I wanted to start training as if I really care about my physique. Not just saying, hey, let's do a transformation, a good dad bod transformation. Because a lot of my clients, they do 3-day transformations.
Isn't that usually the goal of bodybuilding? Jesus.
My dad bod guys, some of them do push-pull legs 3 days a week. It works great. Some of them do upper lower 3 days a week. They're getting good results. But that's not what I'm shooting for. I stepped back and said, look, I really think I need to train in the manner that I would train someone who is going to be a potentially competitive bodybuilder or
Isn't that what you're already doing then? Oh my God, he's not even doing that.
someone who at least was planning on doing photo shoots with their physique. Okay? How would I train them? I would probably go to a 4 or 5 day a week body part split.
How the hell could he train anybody in bodybuilding? He doesn't know anything about bodybuilding. He hates bodybuilding. He called it G for P, remember, and all that kind of stuff. What the hell is Blaha talking about? He's a powerlifting channel. You lift and you drop the weight. You lift up in the air and drop the weight. He doesn't know anything technical about bodybuilding. He thinks hyperplasia is fake, bro. Get it? He's crazy. It's everywhere in science. That's how you further that domain. The MND size domain. Doesn't even know that. The first thing he's going to tell you, hyperplasia doesn't exist. That guy, genetic beast, he's crazy, man. Meanwhile, the literature tells you everywhere it's based on nuclear division. Hello? And the accumulation of cells. How do you think you further that domain? If muscle cells have an MND size limit, then how the fuck can you grow muscles without hyperplasia? They're both two parts. You need more cells, and then they hypertrophy. You understand me? They have an MND size limit, a ceiling limit, how big they can get. A muscle cell can only get so big. It can't get big forever like a fat cell. Get it? Fat cells, you're born with them. You don't get more, and you don't get less. You stick with the same ones forever. They either get bigger or smaller. That's it. That's it, bro. Get it? Yeah, man. So muscle cells, they don't have that. Now, sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, I told you, is not controlled by follistatin, myostatin, or the satellite cell. That is based on ATP.
And that's what I'm doing. And I'm doing that because I'm going to prioritize physique, actually really prioritize it. And again, thank you to the people who have noticed. It is coming along nicely. And so this week I went over to not doing real supersets. You know, I had been supersetting opposing muscle groups. I did chest and back, and I had an arm day. I dropped all that. So now I am doing triceps after chest. I'm doing biceps after back. But the beauty of that is a lot of my stuff is very arm dominant. So therefore, when I'm getting to those muscles are working all the way through. So it would have been the...
What the hell is he talking about? He's lifting weights for what reason? If you're here, man, look, I gotta explain this. Conditioning is not the same as people that are ripping. What I'm trying to do is, I'm on a pure carnivore diet, okay? And I haven't reduced my calories. So I'm coming in seeking adaptations at the same time. I'm not overly eating, okay? Let's put it this way. I'm not overly eating, okay? But I'm not under eating either. And so I'm looking for some adaptations in the gym as well, you know, to better myself, maybe increase some strength in different fields of lifting or whatever, and getting more adaptations in other lifts, and doing a wide variety of things in the gym. And so I'm not limiting myself, and I'm not doing a whole lot of cardio because the movement, the cable machines and everything is enough cardio for me. And so I'm trying to get my body to burn fat as energy at the same time while trying to build muscle. That's what I'm trying to do. He is trying to lose fat. That's why he said to you, I'm not building muscle. I've lost another 2 pounds. Well, how the hell could you be gaining muscle if you're losing weight? That doesn't make sense. See what I mean? If you're losing weight, how could you gain muscle? So what does he do? He's using weights to burn fat. That makes absolutely no sense. I'm not using weights to burn fat. I'm using the weights, the consistency of coming in often in the gym to seek out adaptations, and that the energy inside the muscle cells will be used up. That's the difference. I'm using energy. Man, I'm using the energy in the fat cells, the triglyceride, to get the triglycerides to shrink by getting my muscles to use it as an energy source. You understand me? But he's not doing that. He's just trying to lose body fat. So why the weights? Why lifting even a heavy weight or doing any lifting there at all? Just I'm not saying you shouldn't lift. That's why I try to tell you, why doesn't Blaha invest in a cable? Buy a cable down at the hardware store and do a lot of cable work. It's isokinetic. You'll be doing a lot of movements. It'll help with burning the fat. That's what you want to do. I don't know, using weights to burn fat. You don't need all these fucking free weights and everything. You're not getting any adaptations there. Hello. He's crazy.
Perks to this. Well, the perks of this are that if any muscle is getting fatigued near the end of the workout, it's because I have genuinely worked that muscle to intense fatigue. That's one of the things I'm noticing, because my muscles have a full week to
Yeah, here's the thing. People tell you, like, doing supersets. Hey man, let's do a superset to fatigue. That, I just told you, those people that do these crazy exercises like supersets, drop sets, and all that, that's stupid. That shit fatigues your muscles. That's where glycogen is drawn more into the muscle when you fatigue it. That is based on sarcoplasmic training, man. You understand me? But in his dumb head, he doesn't understand that. He doesn't get it. See what I mean? So it would be the opposite. You'd probably want to do a lot of drop sets if that's what you'd want to do to burn fat and be off completely of these carbohydrates. You could do these supersets and drop sets, get it? But they don't build muscle in a deficit of protein and without getting carbohydrates. You're just burning fat as energy.
recover. By the time I get to my next workout, they do feel fully recovered. That's
You know, Amazon has something called the
with higher frequencies. And you squat heavy twice a week. When we do a lot of these things, even when I was benching twice a week, it gets hard to recover. So even when I got up to where I hit that 315 for 8 this last summer, doing upper lower, that 365, I also had days where my chest and pressing muscles were not recovered enough. I would hit a second workout sometimes and go, man, that top set was all I had. I can't even do rep work now. So because I had already done pressing 3 or 4 days before, I would get to that second workout, particularly if it was, the 3 day apart because of, Monday and then Thursday. What would happen? I would be so fatigued I couldn't even do a pressing workout. I started having to trim volume down on my pressing. Like when I was at the strongest, I was only doing like 4 to 5 sets per workout of pressing. Okay? I wasn't trying to do huge amounts. And it was barely that sometimes. Like it would be a top single or a top set, 2 flat bench, 2 incline.
Why the hell are you trying to lift a heavy weight if you're dieting? That doesn't make any sense. He's not only he's on a low calorie diet, but again, it's calorie. He's eating fake food. He isn't even eating his proper diet as a human. So it's even worse.
And then just do triceps.
He's actually starving himself to lose body fat. And he's suffering from sarcopenia.
All right, the other thing when I've done the upper lower, my triceps were hurting all the time. Trying to do extensions twice a week. Now,
I have a question for you. Can you exhaust the satellite cells in being a gym lifting slave? Yes. And then it exponentially takes off even faster as you get older. With every decade that you hit in age, let's say you go from 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, With every decade, the moment you hit that decade, the moment you hit 50 or 60, you are going to notice a big difference, a drop in strength. You're going to notice a whole bunch of stuff, a bunch of changes. So, but when people exhaust, here's the thing, when people exhaust the satellite cell, being lifting gym slaves, it's going to be a lot worse for you. It's going to be a lot worse, man. You understand me? It's going to be really bad for you. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, man. Me, I've never exhausted the satellite cell pool. If anything, I always add to the pool when I come to the gym because I'm looking for adaptations. So there's an increase in myonuclei, some increase there as well. Through different, here, you can increase these myonuclei doing things that you're very unaccustomed to doing that you've never done before. So you'll get donations of the nuclei that way. Okay. But if you do the same thing over and over again, it won't donate its nuclei anymore to that domain. That's why I tell people, if you want to get stronger, you need to get stronger at every single lift that you do in the gym. You need to max them all out so you can get an adaptation in every type of exercise imaginable, so you can get a donation of these nuclei. You understand me? That will contribute to size, strength, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, to maximize it, you must start lifting heavier. Of course, as you get bigger, you get stronger, you start lifting heavier. You understand me? And that will get you more a donation as well, depending.
That's not happening. My DOMS is gone in a couple days and I'm not hurting all the time. Even though I'm doing more volume, it seems like per workout, I'm not getting the prolonged DOMS. I get a little bit of DOMS every week on the main muscles, right? I get a little DOMS, it lasts a couple days, and then it's gone.
What an idiot. He got an adaptation. I believe that's what he's trying to say. I got an adaptation in lifts. I got DOMS. It lasted a couple of days, and then it's gone. It's not gone. The pain may subside, but that doesn't mean that the repair and the remodeling has stopped. It's still going on. But anyways, not with him, because it became apoptotic, because he's not eating. You have to eat. Protein synthesis needs to exceed that breakdown during that period. The most important time to eat is right after your workout, before DOMS sets in the next day. I would say you need to go eat for a couple of hours.
So the DOMS is gone days before I hit the muscle again. I feel fully recovered. The other thing I noticed again with all...
What an idiot. I feel fully recovered. I hit the DOMS, it's gone. I feel fully recovered, so I come back to hit it again. They didn't even focus about lifting, about growing muscles. What an idiot.
All the pressing and trying to squat and stuff twice a week, things like my hips would hurt sometimes. Joints would hurt a little bit. Now I'm getting none. I'm getting no joint pain. So again, as an older lifter, this is working really well. So we come over to if all volumes are equal through the week.
I don't believe him. He's a liar. He's a perpetual liar. He's a pathological liar because in the majority of his past videos, he's stated how many injuries he's had. You guys already know him, man. He's got so many injuries. The best is with the stupid elastic band. We're getting damaged, guys. We're getting damaged. Yeah, you're always getting damaged. Brain damaged.
Hypertrophy is the same irrespective of frequency, but I definitely notice my joints and my tendons. And when I'm in a deficit, that's when we're most at risk of that. I'm not getting these problems. I've been dropping 2 pounds a week.
Man, in a deficit, you are deteriorating. I think he doesn't understand that bodybuilding is fake. It's based on, people, drugs, whatever, going on stage, doing fakely things. It can cause irreparable damage to your body. But that type of sport, it's fake. It's not based on natural things that you're doing. Maybe some what you would call natural bodybuilding, but even natural bodybuilding is not healthy for you doing these things, man. You're deteriorating is what you're doing. You're deteriorating. And then I'm going to restore myself by eating a whole bunch of fake food after the competition. Oh, donuts and cakes and pizza. Wow, I feel much better now that I ate my slave diet. I ate really good trying to diet myself down, eating meat and whatever. And now I'm going to go back to eating my slave diet and blow up. This crazy, man. This is like terrible for your health. All your cells are absorbing all that pizza and all that crap.
Joints don't hurt. Right? That's a winner. So in terms of saying this is working, I think it's working quite well. And again, this is coming from me, who would, if you would have asked me
I don't believe Blaha, man. I don't believe anything he says.
7 or 8, 10 years ago, hey Jason, do you see yourself doing a 4 or a 5 day a week body part split? I would have been like, hell no, hell to the nizzo.
A 4 to 5 body split to what? To burn fat? See what I mean? What the? Whatever.
You got me messed up with somebody else, like the future Jason maybe. But here I am doing it, and it's working. Again, you guys can see the thumbnail.
Thumbnail? It's working, eh? Okay.
From the upper body, well, I guess the arm and what was it, back and bicep day. You see the thumbnail? Down to 216, getting leaner, looking
Yeah, you're shrinking is what you do. What you're doing, you're deteriorating.
better. And what happens when we continue to do that? How does that jump over 3 months from now? What if I keep doing this all the way through the summer? I think we'll be in a good place. So I think it's being pretty successful. And it has been successful. I mean, we can argue about it all we want. We can argue about muscle protein synthesis, different research, different hypotheses. Yet we see a lot of really impressive physiques going back decades. Including even in natty bodybuilding. Dudes doing body part splits once a week who had impressive competitive level physiques.
Again, he has to bring in the fake bodybuilders. They don't have impressive physiques because they don't have physiques. They never built anything. They did it because they were making money, okay? They faked it.
So we can't argue it doesn't work. And I feel like as I'm doing it, I'm able to focus on each muscle. Each muscle I'm able to completely work.
Why do you think people go to the gym, recreational lifters, for? Why do they go to the gym, like to bodybuild? Because they want to build something that's real, it's tangible. You understand me? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to accomplish something by building something real that will stick around. Now, they're not asking for too much. They're not looking to be the best looking person in the world and all that. But they definitely want to, reduce some body fat and, look lean. Basically look healthy and lean. Not to the point where they're anorexic like Blaha. But they definitely want some muscle and look lean and look nice. That's about it. And, and build up a little bit of strength there. They have some strength there, like they need it. They don't really need it because you're strong enough to lift your shopping. You're strong enough to lift your kids or your wife or anybody across the threshold, dude. So the whole getting strong is not in the real world. Is a necessity in the real world. Maybe in the gym, ego lifting and showing off, but it doesn't translate into the real world. The only thing that people see in the real world is what you look like, what you wear, how you dress, how you present yourself, and your physical being, what you look like, and especially your face. If your face is ugly, I would suggest you work on your face before you work on your body. See what I mean? And that's what the majority of people try to do. Even I'm older now and I'm trying to work on my face because I'm older. As the older you get, your face starts to go too. Your face goes, man. Trust me, it goes.
All of its functions, all the angles, fully stimulate every head of a muscle, and then let it heal. And then it's recovered by the time I do it again. And
stimulate every muscle, that let it heal, and then let it recover, and then come back and what?
It seems to be working pretty well so far. I mean, we don't know until I go back into a surplus fully on the growth side, but I feel like I am looking better while doing it while I cut. I feel good doing it. Nothing hurts other than a little bit of...
Again, the word cut means to starve yourself. Starvation.
So that's what I have to say on it so far. So I'm just going to keep running with it. All right, guys. Well, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been in.
I know people that don't lift. How they lose weight is they go into something called ketosis. That's what they do. So a high fat carnivore diet, and then the body goes into ketosis, and so it starts burning the fat as energy. It just melts off by itself. Fuck, they didn't even have to lift a weight or go to the gym, and it went away. See what I mean? I'm not doing that. I'm doing several different exercises in the gyms that I wouldn't usually do because I'm looking for different adaptations. You understand me? That's why I'm conditioning. Conditioning is based on different adaptations at the same time because the movements are different. They're different. They're different. I'm doing a bunch of stuff that I wouldn't usually do in a split routine. Because in a full body routine, I can't do those things. I wouldn't do them. Usually. Maybe sometimes, but I wouldn't really do them. I'd stick to my regular routine and just move the weight up higher all the time. That's about it. So on a split routine, it's good to eke out different exercises, looking for different adaptations at the same time, while your body is in a thermogenic effect, burning a fat as energy. That's it, basically. So you don't burn yourself out or deteriorate yourself like Blaha faster than the last time.
Informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals.
Yes, next time. It was definitely informative. I would not follow his advice because he's trying to follow these fake bodybuilders. Because he himself is on steroids. He's on TRT, guys. You're not on that. It's not going to work for you. But he's a fake guy, a fake lifter, fake strength. He's fake strength and a fake body, whatever he's got there, whatever the hell he's doing there. So he can't be trusted, and he's like sheep, sheeple. He follows these other people too, what they're doing, these fake people. So if you do what he does. Yeah, I don't know, man. Will it work for you, starving yourself? Look, everything works in the beginning until it stops working. Will it work, starving yourself to lose body fat? Yes, of course it will. If you starve yourself, it definitely will work. Do you want to do that? No, I highly recommend you do not do that. You will deteriorate your body and your joints and a whole bunch of stuff, okay? It's dangerous to do that. Don't do it. You'll destroy your health in the long run. I'll see you in the next one, man. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. It helps with the algorithm. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, friends. Yes, his split.